Arman Tsarukyan, amazing win over Beneil Dariush. Now, guys, I'm a big fan of Beneil Dariush. I'm a big fan of Arman Tsarukyan. I really wanted Beneil to win. I've met him. He's a sweet human being. He's a great guy. He's a family man and all. However, Tsarukyan is obviously the future of the division. He's got an incredible win streak and put on a performance in about a minute. For those of you who didn't see the fight, didn't last long. It was about a minute. He threw an overhand right, followed by a knee, followed by another right. It was a phenomenal and explosive combination. There wasn't much that happened. It was a shot, one shot, boom, that rocked Beneil, and then followed up with a knee and a short right, and it was over, guys. It was that over. He went down to the ground. Arman got on top of him, and it was stopped. Tsarukyan got on top of him, and it was stopped quick. Tsarukyan showed that he could strike. He could knock out Beneil Dariush. To my memory, Beneil's only ever been knocked out cold like that. He's only been ever stopped like that once before by Alexander Hernandez. I can't think of anybody else that ever stopped him. He took out Beneil Dariush in a big way. Now, let me circle back here. Let me see. Arman Tsarukyan. Oh boy, anybody know how to spell Tsarukyan? T-S-A. Tsarukyan. Let's look at his topology here. He's been on an incredible run. He has been on an incredible one. Let's see here. He's only ever lost to Gamrot and Islam Makhachev. Okay, now I want to see him fight Makhachev again. I know a lot of people want to see Oliveira fight Makhachev. A lot of people want to see Gaethje fight Makhachev. I personally want to see Arman fight Makhachev. Let me tell you guys why. I've seen the Oliveira-Makhachev fight. I don't think it'll be very different. I really expect if that fight happens that Makhachev's going to take it. And then everybody's going to be here on this channel and nobody's going to be happy. If we see the same fight we saw the first time, everybody's going to be upset. Everybody's going to be like, oh, we all expected it. It wasn't good. People are not entertained. If Islam fights Gaethje, I really think he gets Gaethje to the ground and he's gonna sub Gaethje. It won't be long, guys. I don't think Gaethje does much jiu-jitsu. I think it's more about the wrestling, and I feel that it's just a matter of time before Islam scores the takedown. And when he scores the takedown, he's gonna get cooked. I know I love Gaethje. I'm a big fan, but I just think he's gonna get cooked under Islam's pressure. Islam's too good of a submission specialist. We saw what happened with Khabib and Gaethje. It's just a matter of time before the fight goes to the ground. So, not that I wouldn't want to see that fight. I'd love to see that fight. But the one fight that makes me believe that Islam Makhachev could possibly lose, the one fight right now, because I'm telling you guys, I've told you guys way before Islam was ever champion. I've came on this channel and I told you time and time again, I think Islam is the uncrowned champion. He's better than everybody else. Outside of Khabib, there's nobody who could beat him. I said it. Everybody was talking about this and that fighter. He came in and he cleaned out the division. I'm telling you, the only guy I think stands a chance against Makhachev right now, the only guy, is Tsarukyan. I don't think Gamrot can even. I think Gamrot could put up a good fight, but Islam beats him. Tsarukyan has showed he's got power, he's got explosiveness, he's got finishing ability. His striking look incredible. With that striking, it makes me believe that he has a chance to beat Makhachev because nobody else makes me believe. I want you guys to give me names that you think that make you believe that, guys, by the way, yes, Oliveira did finish. I made a mistake earlier. I said the only one I can remember was Beneil getting finished by Alexander Hernandez. Oliveira finished him, and now he's been finished also by Arman Tsarukyan. 2 finishes in a row. That's a tough journey. That's a tough place to be. But guys, besides that, I want you guys to tell me who else in the lightweight division, other than Arman Tsarukyan, gives you a hope of beating Islam Makhachev. Give me names. My big hope, somebody saying Edson Barboza, I think that's crazy. I love Edson Barboza, but that's impossible. I don't think at all. First of all, he's fighting 145, and he would just get mauled. He would get taken down over and over again. He would get mauled. And I love Edson Barboza. I'm a big fan. We saw him fight Khabib. Khabib took him down repeatedly. It was nasty. I wouldn't want to see that fight again. Thank you, Millionaire. McGregor maybe, Gamrot. No, I don't think so. Honestly, not McGregor, not Gamrot. I don't think McGregor will make it 155. Hezbollah maybe, yes, that's true. Do you think Dariush is done? That's from Subhan. No, I don't think so. I've seen guys come back from 2 losses like that in a row, but it's tough. It's a long journey. It's not impossible. Gaethje versus Gaethje gave Khabib the most problems. That's from Tito. Tito, I totally disagree. I thought round 1 was quite competitive till the end, where Khabib took him down and just you saw the difference in level. And I just think it's a matter of time before Gaethje gets taken down again. It's just really a matter of time. I don't think Islam Makhachev would have any trouble at all with a Gaethje. I'm telling you, I'll be shocked if Gaethje beats him. I would love to come back. I would come here on this channel and eat my words. I would. But I just don't think he has to do it. Tsarukyan, guys. Okay, sorry. Pardon me. My Armenian pronunciation is really bad. I apologize for that. It's not intentional. Okay, guys. None of you have a name. None of you have a name at 155. By the way, guys, make sure to check out Man's Guide to Throwing a Punch. It comes with a PDF. It's a crash course on how to build a boxing routine, warm up, technical training, and then conditioning. It comes with a PDF, a video breakdown of all the techniques, and of course, check out Strong and Stable Back. Use the promo code on the bottom of your screen, Holiday50 off. Get 50% off all items on jujiclub.com. World-class martial arts at unbeatable price. Nobody in the world can touch this price. Coach, I saw your walkout for Mark Matson in New York. I screamed, you're a gentleman and a scholar. You the goat, mashallah. Thank you, Nadir. I wish I would have saw you, but I didn't hear that one. That would have made me laugh for sure. What else we got here? Arnold Allen could beat Islam. That's from Ha. Well, 2 different divisions, guys. Islam is a very big lightweight. That's for sure. Very big lightweight. Michael Chandler. Look, Michael Chandler's an interesting name. He's got a lot of power. He's no slouch in the wrestling department. He's no slouch. I just feel that in the conditioning department, in a 5-round fight, and the grappling differential is going to be so great between a Chandler and a Makhachev. But I do give that name great respect. Michael Chandler could put up a great fight. He's been knocked out. He's been, we've seen him slow down. We've seen him had some bad losses. We've seen him be hurt in a fight. He fights more like blood and guts sometimes. He's a great athlete. He tries to lean on that athleticism. He's very effective. But I think Islam would just be too much. Eventually he's going to get Chandler to the ground, and when he does, it's just going to get ugly. It's just going to be really ugly. The jiu-jitsu differential is so high. I know you guys are going to call it sambo, whatever you want to call it. The ground is so great. The differential is so great. I think Chandler would just get really drowned under the jiu-jitsu. Guys, has he cleaned out the division? Is there nobody to face this man, Islam Makhachev? I think now, after that performance with Arman Tsarukyan, excuse me. How do you say it again? My Armenian is so bad, guys. Tsarukyan. Okay? Arman Tsarukyan. Excuse me. Man, Tsarukyan, guys. I'm doing my best here. Very, very big, very appreciated for you sounding it out for me, Logan. Thank you. Guys, Tsarukyan is making me believe he can do it. I'm super excited about the lightweight division now. I'm super excited. I hope they put this fight together. Tsarukyan's not getting the praise he deserves. He's not getting... Let me count his win streak here. Hold on a second. Let me look at this. Arman Tsarukyan. Okay, let's see here. Okay, he has 3 wins in a row. He lost to Gamrot. That was a very, very close fight with Gamrot. I did give it to Gamrot, but I know a lot of people... I could have seen it going both ways. It was a very, very complicated fight. Very hard, complicated fight to score. Okay, but besides that, he had... His last fight was against Islam Makhachev. He beat Oliveira. He beat Davy Ramos. He beat Matt Frivola. He beat Giagos. Joel Alvarez. Demir Islamagov. Joaquim Silva. That was a very dangerous fight. We got hit with the left hook. He was stunned, and he finished that on top, and he got on top, and now he just knocked out, or TKO, what I should say, Benil Dariush. Guys, nobody's giving me another name. There's no other name, really, that makes me think they can beat Islam Makhachev. Guys, I also saw the Bobby Green fight. I'm going to give you guys my comments on that fight. Late stoppage. It was a really, really bad stoppage. Jaleel Turner, for those of you who didn't see, he caught He caught Bobby Green with a really bad right hand. Bobby Green was kind of wobbled on his feet. Then he landed another right hand, a 1-2. Dropped Bobby on the ground. He gets on top of Bobby, and he was just hammering fists. I didn't count, but I would say off the top of my head, at least 5 unanswered shots that didn't need to happen. 5 shots that didn't need to happen. Reffing is hard, but this one, I have no excuse for this one. Reffing is not an easy job, guys. Sometimes I put myself in the ref's shoes, and I'm like, split-second decision, not easy to... This was just really bad, in my opinion. This was just a major error on the ref. Like, if I was the ref, I'd feel horrible. I'd have to question my ability to ref. I'd have to question myself. I'd have to retrain myself. I'd have to rethink what happened that night. How could you put... And I love how Bobby Green got up. I was super happy to see him get up, and he was kind of like, he was talking, and he looked alert after the announcement. He looked alert. He looked fine. He looked healthy. But man, I'm really hoping he didn't suffer a horrible concussion, a horrific concussion that's gonna creep up with secondary effects. I hope he doesn't carry this with him. These concussion symptoms, things that are gonna trouble him in the future. These are not things that just go away. He looked fine. He shook it off. He was kind of joking after. He was kind of, oh, man, I can't believe that happened. He was all upset, but he was kind of smiley in a way, how fighters can be sometimes. It sucks, but that was your night to get knocked out. They almost take, a lot of times fighters they understand that we're taking turns hurting each other here. It's not always going to be you winning. But these kind of concussions, you can carry them with you for the rest of your life. I just really feel that the referee had to step in way before. Very difficult fight to watch. I was also very, very impressed by Figueiredo and also Sean Brady. Sean Brady beat Gastelum. I was quite impressed. His takedowns were tenacious, guys. Gastelum made he ended up finishing with a Kimura, but this was a wrestling clinic. He took down Gastelum over and over again, consistently throughout the fight, and he got on top of him and subbed him. Now, I'm a big fan of Gastelum. I've trained with him years back. I've worked with him many times. He trains, of course, with King's MMA now, but he's a phenomenal athlete. I'm surprised he got taken down so many times and subbed so easily. It's like it seems like he's lost a lot of strength, a lot of power, a lot of explosiveness. I'm not sure what he's changed in his regimen, but something is... For Kelvin to be overpowered like that, I was very surprised. What about Benoit Saint Denis versus Islam? That would be a fight I would be very excited to see, but it's a little bit early. Saint Denis, I think, has to put together a few more wins. He just beat Matt Frivola, an incredible performance by Saint Denis. However, I think he needs to fight somebody in top 15, like top 10, top 5, before he gets a shot at Islam. But he makes me believe. He makes me believe that 2-3 fights from now he could be in a major title shot. What do you think of Nazar Haxparat? That's from Sean Nazari. Guys, I never talk about fighters I train, so I'm working Nazat's corner this weekend, so I won't be commentating on his training or whatnot, because I always think it's unprofessional to talk about fighters you train. I got to be super professional, guys, and I don't talk about fighters that I'm working with.